Hey, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a nice little workout where we're going to work our upper body, our abs, and our lower body. So you're just going to need 2 weights for this, and some water, and some room to work out. And we're going to start with a nice little warm-up. So if you want to go ahead and get your stuff and make sure you're ready to go before we do our warm-up. I'm gonna have my weights out here in front of me so I can keep an eye on them. And I'm gonna start with just a nice little jumping jack. So I'm gonna keep this low impact. So I'm not gonna do any jumping off the ground, but if you wanna go ahead and jump off the ground and do some real jumping jacks, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just trying to warm up my body. As I do this, up and down I go. Now I'm gonna bring my arms in front, make sure I get that chest and back, and still work those legs at the same time. Okay, now I'm gonna go up, out to the side, touch the ground, woo, and then touch the ground. Take it out, touch the ground. Each time I bring that leg out, just bringing it down, doing a nice little touch jack there. Really opening up those legs, getting deep into those glutes, bringing those arms up nice and high. All right, a couple more. One more. All right, now I'm gonna step back, do a bicep curl as I do a reverse lunge. With that, so I'm keeping kind of a straight leg and back, stretching out that hamstring and my calf at the same time as I go back. Good. All right, now I'm gonna take my leg out to the side and do a nice little side lunge. I'm gonna stay on the same leg so I keep that glute nice and warm. Let's do 4 more. Good. Last one, we're gonna bring that knee up. Woo, and try to hold it and balance. All right, shaking it out. Let's go to the other side. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the last one, we're gonna bring it up and we're gonna try to balance. Okay, hold it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually did it. That's good. Okay, let's roll those shoulders back. Big circle. So you gotta watch your range of motion. Do what feels good for you. It might start off small. Then after we get to the 8th one, you might be going big. Okay, let's do the other way. Might feel good going back and not good and forward, or the other way around. Might not feel good when you went back, but going forward's no problem. Let's do some more. Good. Excellent. Okay, now let's just swing those arms. Just swinging them. However high up they want to go. That's fine. Oh, good job. Okay, so we're going to just take that left leg out to the side. Just a little tap. And back in. Tap it out. That's it. Let's try the other leg. Tap it out. So we're going to the side now. Lateral. Okay, now we're gonna go corner, 45 degrees-ish. And bring it back in and try the other side. Oh, excellent. Okay, now we're just gonna come up on those toes. Make those heels come up nice and high. A lot of stuff right in front of me, don't I? Probably can't even see that. Well, trust me, I'm doing it. My knees bend a little bit when I do it. I don't go straight up. Guess I could. Always kind of bend the knees. I have to really get it into that calf. One more. All right, shaking it out. Now I'm gonna do it nice and slow because I'm gonna bend my toes a lot. I'm really thinking about spreading my toes out and bringing that heel up. Good. Trading each side. Trying each side. And go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an upper body exercise, followed by an ab exercise, followed by a leg exercise. And we're gonna do 3 rounds of each. We're gonna work for 45 seconds, and then we're going to take a little break, and then we'll pick another set of exercises after that, okay? And let's go the other way. Round and around, taking our time. So I have medium weights. You can go heavy if you'd like, because we have 45 seconds of work. You don't need to get a whole lot of reps in while we're doing it. 8 to 15 reps at the most is what you should be going for. So if your weights are so light that you're getting 20 reps in, maybe it's time for you to go up in weights, okay? So, think about how the joints feel, and gauge yourself on that sort of thing. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and start. 15-second countdown. I'm gonna pick up my weights, and we're gonna start with the upper body. So we're gonna do crossovers. So I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit, get in that athletic stance. Make sure my shoulders are up and back. My weights are gonna be out here in front, and I'm just gonna lift and cross over in front. Okay, so if you can't get that weight up, then maybe you need to go down, or if it's really easy and you want to really fling it over your shoulder, then maybe your weight's a little too light. Alrighty, so think about that as you're doing these exercises. Is your weight too light? Maybe it's time to go out or start saving money for a little bit heavier set of weights. Because if you want to see change in your body composition, then you need to go up in weight. Okay, very good. Okay, so now we're gonna do an ab exercise. So we're gonna, let's put one weight down. Okay, so we're gonna do a Russian twist. So we're gonna set those knees, bring the weight out just a little bit away from your body. It's not right up against it, okay? And we're gonna go from side to side. So I'm not throwing my body from side to side. I'm setting my hips, so I'm not lifting my heels, setting my heels down, pulling my belly button in nice and tight so I can feel this on either side of my belly button. And I'm going from hip bone to hip bone, making sure I'm not wrenching out my back as I'm doing this. I'm really pulling in hard and tight with my abs. I'm not just flinging the weight from side to side, okay? I'm in nice control of my weight. So this is a really good, nice little oblique exercise. Going from side to side, without having to get onto the floor. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pick up that weight again, and we're gonna go to our legs. We're gonna do a reverse lunge. So I'm gonna go back this way, okay? I'm just gonna hold the weights at my side. Okay, I'm gonna take it back, and reverse lunge. Okay, so one of the things I always tell people is to make sure that that foot is going behind your shoulder. And what a lot of people do is they like to roll their ankle when they take their foot back there, and my right foot, it likes to do that, and I always have to struggle with keeping my foot very straight, making sure it goes behind my shoulder when I'm aiming. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm really concentrating, making sure that that foot's going where I want it to go. Alrighty? Here it goes, back, behind. All right, so we're gonna start all over again. We're gonna do this 2 more times. So weights come in front. Now if you need to put your weights down on a chair or on the floor in between sets, that's fine too. Because it's our rest time, right? Okay, so here we go, up and then up. So maybe count reps, see how many you do. And you don't wanna do one less, more than one less in between sets. The next set. So, say I did 15 the first set. I want to do 15 or 14 the next set. And then the set after that, I want to do 13 or 14. So, you don't want to do 15 the first set and then 10 the next set. That's telling you that, maybe that weight's just a little too heavy for you. Okay, so we're gonna put one weight down, Bring that weight in front. Remember, we don't hold it to our body. You have to push it out in front. Give yourself a good 4 or 5 inches, okay? Bend the knees a little bit, set them down, set those heels down, and we go side to side. Okay, we try not to move the hips. We try to have a steady lower body, only moving that torso. We want to really get those abs a-burning. You can feel them going from side to side. Good job. It's nice. Feels good, almost there. Make sure you're breathing. After our 3rd set, we'll stop, take a quick break, and then we'll go into our 2nd set of exercises. All right, keep going, almost there. Ready for that reverse lunge again? Okay, taking it into that reverse lunge. So every once in a while, I like to do multi-exercises where we're doing like a squat and then taking it up into an overhead press. But every once in a while, I really like to just concentrate on just certain parts of the body, you know, so you can really work on just the shoulders and just the obliques and just the glutes so that you really give them a good workout. So every once in a while, I do like to do that. I do a lot of metabolic training where we work everything at once. So, which is fun, you know. I like to, because there's a short and sweet workouts where you do that. You know, I don't do, 45 minutes at the max. All right, last set for those. And there really is less than that because I have a warm up and cool down in that 45 minutes. So when you train body parts alone, say, because we're doing shoulders right now. We're gonna do shoulders and biceps. And when you do that, you need to spend a lot more time working those body parts because you have to use a lot more exercises to get the exercise is to do what you need to that body part. So if you're doing a metabolic workout and you're working legs, abs, and arms all at the same time, then you're using every part of you and your heart and lungs to work everything. Okay, weight down. Here it comes. And we're gonna go side to side now. Bend those knees just a little bit. Getting ready. Seems like a long 15 seconds. That's because I'm not tired yet. So when you get tired, it's a short 15 seconds, right? It always happens. Okay, side to side. Pull those abs in nice and tight. And you can slow it down too. I was going kind of fast because I want to really feel deep underneath inside. If you're pulling your abs in, you're going to feel it right here on either side of your belly button. You know, you can feel that six-pack developing, and then you'll be able to see it more. You take off your shirt later on and you're like, ooh, I can feel those muscles. I can see them. Feel that little indent in there. Very good. Okay, last one. Let's go ahead and do that reverse lunge. Are we ready? Okay, let's keep going. Last set here. Okay, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Now with this one, you try not to get too shallow. Take your time, step back. It's better to get, 5 or 6 really good ones on each leg than 20 iffy ones on each leg, right? So you want to make sure you feel it in that quad or nice and deep inside your tush. I definitely feel it. I gotta look out front so I don't tip over. That's good, keep going. All right. So we're gonna put the weights down for just a second, and we're gonna go ahead and get a drink of water. So what's our rule with water? Minimum 8 ounces before we work out, 8 ounces while we work out, 8 ounces after. So, you know, we always say, you're thinking, wow, only 8 ounces while you work out. You don't want to glug so much water that it's going to make you ill. So that's why we say sip water, don't chug water down. When you're done and you've cooled down and you want to hydrate, that's great, but you should already be hydrated before you start, okay? So remember that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go for our next set. Alrighty, so grab those weights and we're gonna pick them up. Okay, so we're gonna do biceps right now. Roll the shoulders down and back, and we're gonna lift those weights up. So we're gonna do a regular bicep curl, and then we're gonna flick those arms out and do a side bicep curl. Up, and then out. So that little out one's a little bit harder to do, I know. Now, brace that tummy. My knees are slightly bent. My tummy's pulled in nice and tight to help protect my lower back. I don't want to see this going on, especially when you have heavy weights. So we're going to a little bit smaller muscle group, but our fulcrum point is smaller, shorter, because we're bending those elbows now instead of like the shoulder one that we just did where we were at the shoulder and we were bending from there. Okay, almost ready. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so we're gonna take one weight again and we're gonna bring it up. So I'm gonna hold it here and I'm gonna do a chop. So I'm gonna start at that left shoulder and I'm gonna lift up my right heel and I'm gonna come down, up and down, up and down. So I'm coming up enough that I feel a little pinch on that left side. Coming up and down, okay, and I'm gonna switch sides now, up and down. So I'm gonna do 5 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switching sides. 1, and the only reason I'm doing that is because we're doing 3 rounds. Okay, switching sides. Oh, all done. Alrighty, so we're gonna do legs now. So I'm gonna grab both weights, okay? And I'm gonna open my legs up nice and, well, not super wide, but kind of wide. Bend my knees just a tiny bit. I'm just gonna do a deadlift now. So I'm gonna go down, bend the knees, I'm gonna come back up, then I'm gonna squat. Good, bend the knees, come down and do a squat. So these are really good for that tush. We really want to activate that tush because it's going to help stabilize your balancing and it's going to help lift that booty up and it's just going to make your back feel better by doing these. Now when I come down, I'm not using real heavy weights, right? So I'm pushing them back a little bit so that I can get a good stretch through my tush. There we go. Up we go. Down. Ah, good. Alrighty, so now we're gonna start all over. I'm gonna turn them. Okay, bicep curls. Are you ready? We can breathe. Okay, bend the knees a little bit. Don't have locked out knees. Like this. See the difference? Bend. We need to have those bendy knees, our shock absorbers. Pull those abs in. Protect that lower back. Straight wrists. Real strong arms. A little bit harder here. There you go. Good job. Nice. Remember, we're gonna do the wood chop next. So when we hear that buzzer, we're gonna put one weight down. Good job. All right, one weight down. Okay, I'm gonna start on this side to start with. We'll do our 5. and then we'll switch sides. So I'm gonna get the heel up because we're rotating from shoulder down to knee. Breathing, and down we go. 1, 2, 3. I didn't rotate very well, did I? 4, 1 more, 5, and change. 1, 2, I want to get that little pinch in there. 3, 4, all the way up. 5, changing sides. 1, really feel that in that side when I come up. It's when I come up that I feel it, not when I go down. But when I go down, I feel it a different way. Good. So if you only do 4 chops or 2 chops, that's fine too. It's all up to you. Okay, other side. Ooh, all done. Okay, ready for that deadlift? Okay, let's do that deadlift. Legs out. Deadlift with the squat. Bend the knees a little bit. Flat back. That means you need to look out in front of you. Okay, looking out in front. Okay, and coming in doing a squat. Nice low squat. Deadlift. Squat. Feel that deep in that tush. Even in the inner thigh, when your legs are open a little bit more, you're gonna feel it in that inner thigh too. Deadlift. Nice. And squat. Good. Deadlift, pulling up through the belly button, and squat. Perfect. Deadlift, up we go, and squat. I like it. Deadlift, and squat. A few more. Deadlift, oh, almost got it. Okay, so we have one more set. Get those weights up. Are we ready? We are almost there. Okay, here we go. And then out. Breathing, feeling it. Biceps are getting very tired. Trying to have strong wrists. Trying not to sway. Okay, I've got to really pull in those abs. I'm going to slow this down because I'm starting to bounce. And I don't want to do that. I want to have my biceps do the work here and not momentum, you know? There are some exercises where we want momentum. This is not one of them because then it goes into your lower back. And we want our arms to get this. Okay, good. One weight. Getting it up here. Getting ready. Okay, down we go. It's good. You're doing good. Almost there. Oh, let's change sides. I was just really getting into that, wasn't it? Oh, darn. I'm gonna go through the little bit. 6, 7, one more. 8, okay. I was already thinking about the next round. All right, legs out. Are we ready? Deadlift. Squat. Very good. Deadlift. Squat. Deadlift. Squat. Nice. Deadlift. Squat. Pulling up through the abs and pulling up through the abs. Still, always. Good job. A little more. You know that it's gonna go. That's it. All right, that's enough for that round. Okay, let's take our little break. All right, so I'm gonna check one thing. So we only have one more set to go, and then we'll be done. Are we ready? Alrighty, so of course we're gonna start with arms, and we're gonna do some fun moves here. All right, so we're gonna do a bicep curl up into a shoulder raise, alrighty? So we can get them both at the same time. So knees slightly bent, weights by your side. Okay, bicep curl, shoulder raise. So it's a hammer curl. Now, if doing both of them at the same time is too much for you, I want you to alternate. I want you to just do one arm, okay? And then do the other arm. So you pick which way you want to do it. So either together or one at a time. Because sometimes doing them both at the same time, it's a lot of work and it might not feel good. So you pick what feels good for you. Good. Almost there. Good. All right. So we're going to take this down. Okay, so we're just going to do a fun little exercise called around the world with the weight. Okay, so we're going to hold it and we're just going to make it go around the waist. Okay, so 5 times around the other way. And you got to move your hips. Okay, around the world. 4, 5. Now we're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now back the other way. 1. So one way, for some reason, I change in, like, feels like I change in the back, and the other way I change in the front. Don't know why. It's probably pretty much the same place. It just feels different. So I need you to move your hips. Don't just use your arms. Your hips have to go around too, okay? All right, so we're gonna get to the legs. Let's just hold one weight right now, okay? So we're gonna do a deep curtsy. As deep as you can go. We're gonna hold one weight, and we're gonna go back as far as we can, as long as it feels comfortable, okay? So we're gonna go down low, come up, trade sides. Go down low. Good. Deep, deep curtsy. Low. Good. Slide that leg or sit down. So, you know, I'm in tennis shoes. Can't slide on this floor. But I'm going to try to go down as low as I can go. Good. Deep, deep curtsy. Just alternating from side to side. If I could hold both weights, I would, but I'm not quite sure I'm coordinated enough to hold both weights. Good, keep going, other side. All right, back to exercise 1. Okay, both weights, bicep curl, or should I say hammer curl, into the overhead press, either alternating or both arms. In the knees, roll the shoulders back. Bring them up, over the head. Good. Down we go. Good. So that going over the head, a lot of work. So that's why if you have heart issues, if you feel lightheaded, you need to stop. Or you can alternate, get lighter weight, omit the overhead part, and just do the hammer curl, okay? Because sometimes that over the head stuff really bothers people, so just don't do it. Don't worry, we'll work those shoulders again. All right, are you ready for around the world? Okay, here we go. Get ready to get those hips going. Okay, side to side. Any second now. There we go. Around the world. Okay, gotta get those hips going. Almost there. Round. Okay, now we're gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost forgot to count again, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 1, whoop, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back the other way. Oh, done. Alrighty, we're ready for our curtsy. This is when those curtsies will get you. Most of the time curtsies are kind of fun and easy. These deep, deep ones, these will get you. Here we go, all the way. Deep. Nice and deep, that's good. Cross it as far as you can. That's good. Really want to feel it in that tush. Good. Taking your time. Not super fast because you want to be able to get down and then slowly come back up. That's what's going to get a good workout on that tush. All right, last set. Almost there. Draw the shoulders down and back. Bend those knees. Remember, we put a break in the knee. We don't bend them like you're trying to do a squat. You just don't want to press them all the way back. Trying to keep good blood flow through the knee. So this is straight back. This is a bend in the knee. See the tiny bit of difference? So that's what I mean by bend in the knee. Don't do this. You know, I don't mean bend the knee like this. It's just a tiny, you know, let the joint loose. That's all we're worried about. Letting that joint loose. Good. Okay. Last time we do abs. Nice around the world. Get those legs open a little bit so I can move the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back around the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back around the other way. 1, 2. Oh, now it's all happening in front. 4. Ooh, almost not. 5. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Gotta move those hips. 4, 5. So we're just working the oblique a bunch of different ways today, okay? Trying to work it from deep within, right in the center, and from the back. So we're getting it a bunch of different ways. All right, getting ready to finish off with our curtsies here. 45 seconds left. And we're gonna take a quick drink, and then we're gonna stretch. And then my curtsies have stopped being so deep. Okay, let's take our time. There we go. Talking too much, not curtsying deep enough. Gotta really think about it, you know, each rep that you do, is it the best rep I can do? Did I get as low as I could? Am I trying as hard as I can? Okay, last one. Right, I'm gonna set that weight down there, grab my water, get a drink. Alrighty, shake it out. Okay, good job. Let's take a deep breath in. Okay, put those fingers together and then bring them in front. Let's round that back. Relax those knees again. Okay, tuck the chin down, but don't press it to your chest. We don't need it that close. Good. Okay, bring them all the way up. Lift the chin up. Turn the hands around, press them towards the ceiling. Pull the belly button in. Little arc in the back. but your belly button's pulled in, so you're protecting the back. All right, release the arms. Good. Taking a step forward, pressing that foot back. Okay, making sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Pressing through that back heel, concentrating there. Alrighty, we're going to take the same arm that the leg is out, slide that forearm down, and we're going to raise the other hand up, getting a nice stretch, trying to look up at that hand. So if your neck hurts when you look, just look to the side, okay? Either one will work. Okay, we're going to inhale, exhale, bring ourselves back to center. We're going to power up through this front leg. Excellent. Shake it out. Okay, take a step back. Okay, pressing back through the back leg, making sure your feet are parallel and behind those shoulders. So the back one's behind the shoulder, the front one's in front of the shoulder. Good. Okay, we're going to take that arm that's in front, set it down, and we're going to go the other direction now. Now you can look up or across the room, depending on how it feels on your neck. Trying to get those fingers straight up towards the ceiling. All right, big inhale, exhale, back looking up front. Ready to power through that front leg? Powering through that front leg. Good job. Okay, so we're going to gently lift the heel, coming all the way through the toe, on the ball of the foot, and we're going to just wobble back and forth. Good job. Trading sides, up, wobble, back and forth. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to just gently rotate. And I do mean gently. I don't mean just flop your arms back and forth. You're going to stand up nice and tall. You're going to pull your belly button in. And we're just rotating, just dynamic stretching, not ballistic stretching. So we're just gently going from side to side. All right, so right leg over left leg, right arm on your hip, left arm is going to go over, press out that left hip. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to try to go the other way. Left arm on the hip, right arm over, stretching. Good job. Okay, we're going to bring it back up. We're going to uncross the legs. Guess what? We're going to go to the other side. Changing. Okay, we're going to do the opposite side foot first. So keep that left arm on the hip. Right arm is going to go over. Okay, bringing it up. We're going to trade sides. Right arm on the hip, left arm goes over. And of course, if you ever need assistance, like a wall or a chair or something because you're wobbly, then take it. Don't fall all over. Okay, and then bring yourself back up. Oh, very nice. Shake it out. So I'm going to turn to my side. I'm going to push my tush out, and I'm going to slide my hands down to right above my knees, and I'm going to bring my back parallel to the floor. My neck is in alignment with my spine. I'm not dropping my head, okay? Just holding it here, pushing that tush out, getting behind those legs. I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to pull my belly button in, round my back. Oh, slowly exhale, bring it all the way up. Arms up over. Inhale, exhale. Let's do it again. Big inhale, exhale. One more time. Big inhale, and exhale. And we're going to shake it out. Alrighty, that's it. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and this is today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.